call is now being recorded.
So sorry for the trouble. So the computer language consists of three types. One is low level, middle level, and high level. Low level, which consists of zeros and ones. Whatever input you are giving in the low level to the computers, it will take your input as zeros and ones, and it will produce the output by the help of the programming languages. So second one, it will be assembler language, that is a middle level language. It has of like it will be a pseudo code. So whatever algorithm or codes we are giving, we want to describe or elaborate each and individual line for the use of a developer. And third one, which consists of a high level language. The high level language is commonly mentioned as the programming language, that is a Java, C++, Python, whatever it may be. So it commonly mentioned as the programming language. So these are the three types of languages. And low level language is a machine level language, middle level language is an intermediate language, and high level language is a human understandable language. So we have discussed these three problems, right? One is area of triangle, that is a sequence, and find the given number even or odd, that is a selection, and factorial of a given number, that is a iteration process. So we have discussed three examples. And now coming to the algorithm as a problem solving, how the algorithm will give you the solution for the particular problem. We can consider algorithm to be a procedural solution to the problem. These solutions are not answered by specific instruction for given answer. It is an emphasized or precise defined construct procedure that make computer science distant from other discipline. So for doing the algorithm or making a problem solving, the computer science peoples are not required. The common man can do can understand the concept and do the problem solving also. So now we are going to list out this, discuss about the sequence of steps that will help to design an analysis of an algorithm. Kindly note it down the steps. I will share you the slides. Yesterday and today's slides I will share you. So first step, it will be an understanding the problem. How you want to understand. So first step, we are going to understand the problem. The problem given should be understand completely. Check if it is similar to some standard problems. If a known algorithm exists, otherwise a new algorithm has to be developed. So the thing, if you are writing an algorithm, if you are going to do a problem solving method, so a lot of problems has been coming on that algorithm to execute the particular task. Then we want to move to a new algorithm. Then we want to redefine the new algorithm for the particular task. So that is known as understanding the problem. Based upon the problem, the solution want to be given, and ascertain the capabilities of the computational device. So the thing, what are the device that you are using? The compact thing want to be mentioned there. If you are going to do a project for Java or a Python, if the system want to be checked clearly, whether what system are you going to use and what are the capabilities of the device that you are going to use. If the device is capable, then you want to move with those problems. If you are not having the proper device or proper memory structures in your developing team, then the algorithm want to be redesigned based upon the requirements that you are having in your hand. Fine. So these are the first two steps. And third step, it will be extract approximate solution. When algorithm is developed, it is necessary to show that it computes answer for all the possible legal outputs. So that I have mentioned that. So yesterday we have discussed about the odd and even or odd function, right?
Yes, sir.
Find out the even or odd function. You just find, I'll go with an example. So here, so this is the algorithm and flowchart pseudocode for find out the whether the given number is even or odd. Okay. So now, if you are giving a value of n, the value of n I am giving you as 2, you can give me the answer, right? Yes, sir. Yes. If I am giving you the n value is 2, you can give me the answer, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So if I am giving the value n as 2.5, can you able to give me the answer?
No.
No.
sir.
So this is the input we want to check with those algorithm. Whatever input we are giving, whether the algorithm will take place or we want to remodify those algorithms. So this is the way I am giving that extract approximate solution. The possible legal input want to be given. For that example, the possible legal input will be an integer number that is 1 to n. So if you are giving any float number, decimal number that is 2.5, 3.5, if you are giving, the program will not be executed. So you want to be approximate on that particular solution and give the problem analysis also. Fine. Yes.
Sir.
Yes. So I am telling you one thing. You no need to, in exam point of view, no need to write whatever I am giving in this presentation. The theory content, you no need to mug up yourself and you no need to write in your paper. You just understand the concept and you can write in your own words also. But the heading want to be clear and the concept you can explain in your own words. So basically from the 12th standard, you have done that. If you are giving any 2 mark questions or 5 mark question, you want to be study whole the thing and you want to be writing as it is in the book. So no need of this in the engineering. You just listen and you identify the concept and you can write it in your own words. So next one, design on an approximate data structure. So that's what I am telling that. So data types, if the input is, so there will be an n number of data types, I will explain you. So if the input is given as an integer, the program written that the input is giving as an integer, then you want to be give the input value as an integer value. If you are giving the float value, the program will be terminated. And if you are giving the input as a float, then you can give it the integer number also by denoting that 2.0 or 3.0, 4.0, something like that. It will be in a point value. So that we will discuss in the 3rd and 4th unit while executing the problems. So these are the data structure want to be clear and it want to be decided before writing the algorithm. And fifth one, it will be algorithm design techniques and method of specifying an algorithm. So what is a design technique? So creating an algorithm which ever be fully automated. It won't be fully automated. You want to give a user input also. By mastering this design strategy, it will become easier for you to develop new and useful algorithm. So we already discussed in the first point, whatever input you are giving, that will be a manual input. And if the input is not satisfied and algorithm was not ready to execute, then you want to redesign the algorithm. And the old design will be saved as a prototype and we can use for some other projects also. So dynamic programming is one such technique. Some of the techniques are especially used in field other than the computer science, such as operational research and electrical engineering. Some input design techniques are linear, non-linear, and integral program. So I will tell you that you heard about the name operational research. Have you heard about the name operational research?
No, sir.
No. You can give me a message in the text box also. So, okay. If you heard about the name statistics, have you heard about the name statistics?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is that? Can you give me an example? Yes. So statistics in the sense it will be an analysis process. If based upon the input, the statistics will be changed. And I will give you a real-time example. Those who are having the cricket knowledge, you can go with the cricket example also. If Virat Kohli has scored 100 in the upcoming matches, tomorrow matches, if Virat Kohli is scoring at 100, automatically the statistics will be already designed there. It will include each and every runs whatever he was scoring over there, and it will produce the statistics report that he made at 31st century or 32nd century, like that. Those statistics will be based upon the automated user input, and it will produce the appropriate output. For this kind of designing, the algorithm has been designed earlier, whatever input want to be get from the user and whatever output want to be produced. So these are some of the operational research of statistics and electrical engineering. You heard about the circuits and all, right? Have you studied about the AND gate mathematical analysis? Yes. So you have studied about the AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, or something like that. You have aware about that?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what will happen, based upon the input, the output will be produced, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. For that purpose also, we can write an algorithm. I'm giving you a basic example. If you are going for an IoT, Internet of Things, whatever it may happen automatically, for that purpose, we want to write an algorithm in n number of ways. In n number of ways, we want to write an algorithm. So that was mentioned there. And next one is a method of specifying an algorithm. So it will be a natural language. You can write in a natural language, or you can define as a pseudocode and flowchart that we already discussed that. Pseudocode and flowchart, we already discussed that. These are the method of specifying an algorithm. Next one, it is proving algorithm correctness and analyzing the algorithm. Once an algorithm is developed, it is necessary to show that it computes answer for all possible legal inputs. So that was I already mentioned that if the algorithm is not producing the output for the legal input, then we want to recheck those algorithms and we want to correct the algorithm and we want to present those algorithms again. And analyzing the algorithm. So the central processing unit to perform operation and its memory to hold the program or data. Once the algorithm is executed, once the algorithm is finalized, and then we want to check with your requirement analysis whether the operation will perform in the particular system. If not, we want to redesign the algorithm. And another result is that it to allow you to predict whether the software will meet any efficiency constraint, then exit. So what software you are using and whether the software is capable for doing this solution or a problem. So you having your doubt, if you are, I hope so. Some of them will think that what we need of a software to find out the largest of three numbers or a factorial or a Fibonacci series. So this is not about the finding out this small solution. I am telling about whatever the application you are using in your mobiles and whatever desktops application that you are using in your system. So all the application, the base work will be an algorithm. If some of the softwares were there, I hope so. It will run only in a Linux OS. It will run only in the Windows OS. Something the software has been differentiated. So this kind of software want to be checked clearly in the earlier stages while we are creating an algorithm and we want to execute those particular softwares, particular algorithm by the help of the pseudocode, flowchart, and the programming languages. Clear? Yes.
Sure.
So if you're having any doubt, I will give you 1 minute time. If you're having any doubt in these 8 topics, you just mention the topic number, then I will explain you again. You can give the numbers in a chat box also. Two 213. So certain the capability of the computational device. So that's the mean. Praveen Reddy, you can hold on and just listen the class, and I will share you the videos of the previous class. I want to share with 3 people, I hope so, and I will share you within today or tomorrow. Yes. So now coming to the ascertain the capability of the computational device. So just imagine that if you are creating an software for a just you are creating an application for a mobile, right? If you are going with those application things, you will write a program. Just get this example. If you are going to design an application like a Facebook, so it may be any other name, and you are going to create an application like a Facebook, and you are writing an algorithm to create an application like a Facebook. It will come around 100, 200, 300 pages of an algorithm, and you will produce the flowchart and pseudocode, and after that you will go with the programming languages. So you want to decide what programming languages you want to write for an application of a Facebook. So now you are decided that I want to write a programming languages as Python. So in Python, by the help of the Python programming languages, I want to create the application Facebook. So you are having your laptops, you are having the laptop for creating a Facebook. That laptop will be your basic configuration. There is no memory in that for installing the Python application, and there is no proper execution of the program in your laptop. So in that case, you want to find out the computational device. If you are having any alternative device, then you will go with your alternative device. And if you are not having your alternative device, then you want to remodify the algorithm that we want to design a programming languages as C or C++. So based upon your device, what you are having, that the architecture of your device and speed and memory availability of your device, based of that device, you want to restructure the algorithm, and we want to select the another programming language. It may be whatever the low level language that was mentioned there, that is C or C++. You can take that and you can execute the program. So that is the second point that was mentioned there. Are you clear? Yes. Mohammed Ajilamuthu asked about third point. So third point. So I have mentioned that exact approximate solution want to be given with the possible legal inputs. So whatever input you are giving in your algorithm or a program, it want to be a legal input. So here that's why I explained this. That's why I explained this. In this, I am giving you an input 2, 3, 4, 5. It will be well and fine to get an output. If I am giving 2, the result will be even. If I am giving 3, the result will be odd. So this will be a legal input. If I am giving n as 2.5, then the program will not execute. If I am giving n as 2.5, then the program will be not execute. It will be terminate in the if condition also, if condition itself. So that's why I mentioned that the third point, all the possibilities of the legal input want to be given. Or the fourth point, I have mentioned that the data structure, data type want to be designed earlier itself, that the input want to be collected by this format. If you are giving float, then you want to give an input like 1.2, 2.2, 2.3, something like that. And in the float itself, we can give you an integer number, that is 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, whatever input that want to be checked legally while designing the algorithm. So these are the third and fourth point that was second and third point that was mentioned there. Yes. So any other thing, any other point want to be discussed again? So I will share those slides, and you can study those things, and you can, if you are listening, if you are taking running notes, then it will be useful for you. And final thing, an algorithm development process. So there are 5 types of process will be there. So obtain a description of a problem and analyze the problem, develop a high-level algorithm, refine the algorithm by adding more details, and review the algorithm. So these are the 5 development processes are there. And obtain the description of the problem. It was consist of 3 types. So first we want to find the solution, and we want to find out the way of solving the problem, and third one, solve the problem. So these are the 3 types. So I will give you an example. Yes? Any doubts? So yes. So I'll give you the example. If I am a developer, and you are the user, if you are a client, if you just imagine that I am a developer and you are a client, and you are giving me a quotation that I want to need to develop a software for a library management system for to our college. Clear? Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So just imagine that you are a client and I am a developer, and you are giving me a project that I want to develop. I want to have a project in library management system that I want to install in my college. So first, what I will do that, if I want to check whether any previous library management system has been done by our team or our company, and I want to recreate the software, and whatever the final problems that was mentioned in the library management system in the previous project, I want to recreate or give the solution for the problem, and I want to submit those project in your hand, and you want to recheck with your requirement whether the requirement is okay. Then we will move to the next step. If you having any modification in those project and you want to do the modification, and you want to finalize those algorithms. If we are not having any previous project like library management system, then we want to write an algorithm from the starting, and we want to cross check with the clients based upon the needs in the algorithm stage itself, that after completion of the algorithm stage, you want to be the client want to be fulfilled with those algorithms that we are going to write or explain to the clients. So these stage, all the problems and the solution has to be given to the clients, and the structure of the project has been elaborately discussed to the clients to get the final solution. Clear? So if you are having those projects, then we want to find out what are the errors that was occurred in the project, and we want to rectify those errors, and we want to create an algorithm, and we will submit to the client. If you are not having any project from the starting point, we want to discuss with those clients, and we want to find the problems on the algorithm and rectifying the problems, and we want to submit it into the client side. So these are the first thing. So description of the problem and solution that was given for the problem by the use of the particular clients. And second one, they analyze the problem. So there are 6 steps, I hope so. What data are available? Where is the data? What formula pertain to the problem? What rule exist for work with the data? What relationship exist among the data values? So these are the things. What data is available? What are the conditions, and what are the statements that you are given over here? And where is the data is connected from? And is there any problems or formulas that was inserted in your algorithm? And is there any rules for working with those data? And the relationship among the data's value. Once the value has been entered, and it will having, you want to check whether the data having any relationship with some other thing. And I will give you one example over here. So if I am have you used the Excel sheet? The voice is not clear, Bharat Suri. I hope so. So is there any voice problem? No. Yes. So have you used the MS Excel? Is anybody? Excel, my MS Office Excel. Have you used before? No. So basically the Excel has been designed for doing the mathematical calculation. You can apply some of the formulas in Excel. So you can apply some of the formulas in Excel, then it will produce the automatic result for each and individual cells. So likewise, some of the data has been mentioned in one column that we want to interrelate with some other thing, and we want to produce result. These are the types of analyzing the problem. Once the data has been given clearly in your statement, then it will not make a huge difference. If it is not clear, then you want to analyze each and individual data for the predicted output that we are expecting. So these are the analyzing the problem and developing the high level algorithm. So high level algorithm in the sense it will be, so it will be a programming language that we want to give a major solutions of the particular thing. So what programming language has been chosen and how the programming language will execute those statements that we have that you are mentioned in the algorithm, and refining the algorithm by adding more details. So this is, that was mentioned there. The answer of this question depends on the situation. So once we have finalized with the clients, if you are willing to add any of the graphical representation, or if you are willing to do any simple way of these techniques, then it will require to refine the algorithm by adding some of the details which will not affect the output in the final stage. And finally, it will be going the review of an algorithm. So before going to the next step, that is after creating the algorithm, you will go for a flowchart. So before going to the flowchart, we want to review those algorithms and we want to have a clarity that there is no error will occur in this particular project. And after that only we want to move to the next stage. If you are finding any error in the programming language part, then it will be very difficult to remodify the algorithm or a flowchart, and it will be very difficult to create an output in a precise time. So before completing the algorithm, the review part will be there with the help of the clients also. Whoever given you a project, then you by them you want to take a review of an algorithm and you want to remodify those some of the things. So does the algorithm solve very specific problem or doesn't solve more general problem? We want to think about this. And if it solves a very specific problem, should it be generalized? Can this algorithm be simplified? Is this solution similar to the solution to another problem? How are they alike and how are they different? So these are the questions you need to answer. You need to give the answer while reviewing your algorithm. Fine. So these are the 5 steps that was basically used in algorithm development process. So it will give you in university previous questions. They asked in a 2 marks. So you want to mention only these 5 steps. That's enough. If you are getting these questions in 8 marks, then you want to elaborate each and every steps. Fine. Is there any doubts over here? Just give me a command in a text box. That's enough. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Bharat, we are not. Just now you have joined. I hope so. I am not taken the attendance. So kindly wait. So
I have already mentioned in Google Classroom, sir.
yes, fine, Bharat. But I am not asked you to give your attendance in a chat box
I
right now.
have give attendance in Classroom also, sir. Google Classroom.
Yes, Bharat, I understand that, but I am not told you that to give the attendance in the chat box. So kindly wait till the end of the session and you will give your attendance also. That's fine. Yes, sir, no doubt. So
Network issues are here.
okay, I understand that. So kindly wait here. So that's fine. So yes, so these are the algorithm development process. I will share you the slides and you will go with the content whatever I have given here. And so kindly note it out these 3 questions and make this as an assignment. Assignment number 1. or else I will give you the slides, then you can take up this. So first one is find the area and circumference of a circle. So this is mentioned as a sequence structure, and second one is find the given year leap year or not, and this is a selection process. And third one, I have discussed this in the previous class, but I want to and I want to have a different algorithm or different flow charts. What we have discussed, I am not supposed to take that, and I need this topic, different algorithm and different flow chart. Different in the sense the operation will be same, and you want to give a graphical representation in a different way. So these are the three programs. Note it down, and the submission date I will post the submission date in a Google Classroom. Okay. By using any n value, yes. You can use no audible, Bharat, not audible. Increase your volume. I hope so all were listening this, and you having the problem. Make sure that you are in a network area. So this, you want to write a flowchart, pseudocode, and algorithm for these three topics. So one side of your A4 sheet enough for doing this flowchart, pseudocode, and algorithm. So most probably it will comes in three sides of your A4 sheet, and take your snapshot in your cam scanner and make that as a PDF and give the PDF name as your name and submit it in the classroom. The question will be posted by today or tomorrow. The deadline most probably it will be on Sunday. So take your own time and go with the Google search. You can search a lot of things in a Google. They will give you different types of algorithm, flowcharts, and pseudocodes. Based upon those, you can select any one of them which is comfortable for you, and you can write those things and give the instruction for each and individual lines and submit back. And I will share you one of the things in the chat box. So kindly save this link. So this is a code executor, that is online code executor, and I hope so this code executor will work in your mobile phones also. So no need for going with the application that was using in the laptops or systems. Just you first in the earlier stage you can go with your mobile phones and you can write or execute some of the codes that I am giving to you, and by that you will get a clear idea how the program has been executed. I will show you the demo how the code will be executed. The screen is visible. Yes.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I have mentioned, you can zoom your screen and you can see I have mentioned one 4-line code over there. Can you tell me what is this code has been mentioned? you can make your screen in a landscape position and you can zoom the screen, and I have mentioned four lines code there. Can you tell me what the program is?
Iteration.
No, what's iteration is correct, and what is the program really? To find out the sum of 5 numbers, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we have yes, who's that? So we have wrote the algorithm for nearly 10 to 12 lines for find out the sum of 5 numbers, and we have designed the flowchart nearly for 4 to 5 blocks in the flowchart. And as usual, the pseudocode also written there in 7 to 8 lines, correct? But the program that mentioned here is to find out the sum of 5 numbers in a Python language. So don't get panicked that I will explain you how this code want to be written and what is the value, or how we are giving the for, in, and print function, sum function, that I will give you the details. So what the thing I have share you the particular links over there. You just click the links, then this page will be open. In that open page, you can write the codes, whatever I am giving and whatever I am sharing to you. So I will share you the codes in the WhatsApp. So you just type the code and give the run button. So it will automatically produce the result here. Have you seen the result?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what the thing? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the value is the sum of the 5 values is 15. Now you can change the value here as 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So after changing the value, you can run the code and it will produce the result for those 5 values. So it will be 40. Sum of the 5 numbers is 40. So you are seeing the result. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So likewise, you want to execute the program. This is the starting stage. How to execute a code editor. This is an online code editor, not a Python software. This is an online code editor. So as of now situation, you can use this in your laptops or in your mobiles also. It will be comfort for the two types, or in a web application or a mobile thing. It will comfort. So no need to worry about that. Then if I am giving any Python coding in upcoming classes, you just type the codes and you will give a various input whatever you need, and you can find out the solution. Clear? So I will share. Yes, I will share those code in your WhatsApp. You just go to the online editor and you just type the code, and you will give a different input and find out the answer. That will be comfort for you. So any queries? So no queries as of now. Yes. So no queries, right? Yes. Then I will tell you the remaining things. And So as of now, we have discussed about till the strategy of developing the algorithm. So iteration and recursion functions and the function concept want to be explained. So in the problem part, so remaining we having only 4 problems that we want to going to discuss, and for that 4 problems, how we want to write an algorithm, pseudocode and flowcharts. And the first one in that is finding minimum in a list. They will give you n number of list over there, n number of datas, and in that we want to find out which one is the minimum value in the list. So that is one of the problem. And insert a card in a list of sorted cards, and insert any one of the numbers in a given list, and guess the integer number in the range, and Tower of Hanoi. I hope so you heard about the name Tower of Hanoi. And these are the 4 problems that you are going to discuss in the upcoming classes. So as of now, the first unit is going to complete with these 4 problems. And could you please send me videos, sir? Yes, Praveen, definitely I will. But kindly wait it for 1 or 2 days. I want to do some of the process over there, and I will send it back. And I have posted 2 days before in YouTube, and I was deleted that. And I want to remodify those videos, and I will send it back. So any queries? So if not, you can give you a just give your name, that's enough. Give your name, and you can move off from here if you are not having any queries. If you are having queries in the previous class of the iteration process flowchart, then stay back. Give your name, that's enough. Yes.